I refused a refund for a grandmother who rented a bike for her injured granddaughter. This summer, I worked at a vehicle rental place in a tourist town. We offer regular bikes and these large, pedal-powered Surreys. One thing we absolutely don't do is give refunds, especially for cash purchases. It's written clearly on a sign, and we're trained to offer substitutions if there are problems. Only the manager can very occasionally process a card refund, and it takes a while. One slow day, a woman came up with her 2 granddaughters and rented 2 bikes, paying cash. Our shack made it hard to see below the counter, so I didn't notice that one of the girls had a cast on her foot. I gave them helmets, showed them the bikes, and they rode off. About 5 minutes later, they were back. The grandmother just told me, she can't ride this, giving me an expectant look. I explained our strict no-refund policy, especially for cash. Then, I went into problem-solving mode, because it was a quiet day. I offered one of our Surreys so the girl with the cast could sit comfortably in the middle while the others pedaled. That's when the grandmother said she had a back problem and couldn't pedal either. At this point, I was completely baffled. I'd done everything I could. I kept apologizing and repeating that there was nothing more I could do, but she wouldn't let up. She just kept saying how disappointed she was, while her granddaughters looked totally bored. I mentioned that only my manager could potentially do refunds, and even then, only for card purchases. She immediately latched onto this, demanding I call my manager. I explained I could message her, but she had a second job and might not respond quickly. The woman seemed genuinely surprised that a small wooden shack in a restaurant parking lot with one teen employee didn't have a manager constantly on call. Honestly, I was exhausted, only halfway through my shift. I got her to write her contact info on a sticky note, saying we'd get back to her. I messaged my manager, admitted I knew there was nothing we could do, and just needed this woman off my back. I finished my shift, confused by the whole interaction. That lady never got her call back, and I finished my day with normal customers, a shower, and a good nap. Here is what the community had to say. Hey, idiots are gonna be idiots. You made sure you don't idiot with them. Nothing you could have really done here, you weren't a dick about it, and boy I would have been an absolute dick to them, so I think you handled this as well as you could. The grandmother is a complete idiot if she thought her granddaughter with a cast on her foot could pedal a bike. I hope she doesn't get to watch those kids often. You could see if your manager would create or add additional stuff to the rental agreement form, if you use them, and then include a section about no refunds for cash rentals. Make sure that the person renting the form has to initial that section regarding no refunds for cash rentals. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.